Hello guys, it's James here from Inside United and welcome here to today's review of Manchester United's slender 1-0 victory over League One Sheffield United in the third round of the FA Cup today at Old Trafford. It was poor, it was shocking, it was abysmal, it was just hysterical. You can have loads of words to describe that United performance, that United result, and the majority of them are negatives because okay, yeah, we've won, but we won today by the skin of our teeth against an average League One side. I mean, we got the penalty in the 92nd minute. Memphis, who came on, he looked lively. He actually had the intent. He did well tonight. He won the penalty, and Rooney slotted it in emphatically to win it at the death. I mean, I'd rather be in the situation where we are now in the fourth round, and we have won 1-0 tonight, than being then, having to go to a replay at Bramall Lane in a week Tuesday with a 0-0 hit. I'm going to be honest with you. At least we have got through today and we have progressed. But I mean, there was just not enough penetration. I mean, there was not enough risk taking. There was not enough energy, not enough pressure, and it's just awful. It really is poor to see a Manchester United team who've had money thrown at it all corners, strengthening. But have we actually improved with the money we've spent? We've brought in good players, but the depth has gone. And the spirit, the morale has gone. As I said, there was not enough penetration. I mean, United of old, they would penetrate teams, they would take risks, and they would pile on the pressure and create chances. We don't seem to penetrate teams, we don't seem to take risks, and we don't seem to put any pressure on Sheffield United. They came here, and they sat back. Their game plan was to sit back and hopefully come out with 0-0. We've seen loads of teams do it this season, and it's because in the old days, loads of teams did it. It's not like that's something new is happening. Loads of teams have always come to Old Trafford and sat back, but we used to be able to, because we would just put the pressure on, keep putting the pressure on. We used to end up breaking down teams. Sheffield United were comfortable today, sitting back and defended against United. That just tells you it was all sideways and backwards, and that is just awful. We haven't scored in the first half since September the 30th in all competitions. I mean, in our last 10 home games. We've gone into half-time without scoring. We haven't scored in our last 10 home games at half-time. 9 of them have been 0-0 at half-time. One of them has been behind 1-0 to Norwich. I mean, it took us 70 minutes to have a shot on target today. I mean, we're playing with 2 holding players, Fellaini and Schweinsteiger, against a team who are having 10 players behind the ball. Where's the attacking intent? I mean, why aren't we pushing forward? Why aren't we changing our tactics to try and win the game here? I mean, it's a huge let-off and relief, when we got that penalty in the 92nd minute and Rooney scored it. I felt relief when we scored it, because at the end of the day, we are now in the next round, but at the same time, I'm thinking, I'm still disappointed that is. Before the game, I said to my dad, I said, we can't afford just to scrape a 1-0 win today at home to Sheffield United. We've got to beat them, smash them. That's what we should be doing. We've only just come away with a slender 1-0, and it's coming predictable. I always go, when the game starts at Old Trafford, I always feel it'll still be 0-0 at half time. I mean, it's a huge let-off and relief. It wasn't good enough. There's no passion or spirit in the team. They're not playing for the badge. Paul Scholes showed passion in his interview. He kept saying, if that was me, I'd have my head in my hands, I'd be disappointed. I'd still have that feeling 2-3 days later. I mean, we put out a strong side there. You look at Liverpool's team. Now, I don't want to compare Liverpool on a Manchester United channel, but if you looked at Liverpool's team against Exeter, okay, they had loads of injuries, but there's only one recognisable player, and that was Benteke in their team. We had a team full of recognisable players. We had a strong side at home to a League One side, an average League One side. Okay, we've won. Okay, we've progressed. Okay, we're in the next round, but we should be smashing teams like that, not relying on a 90th minute penalty from Wayne Rooney to win us the game. I mean, it's shocking. The performance was abysmal. I mean, there was no signs that was an improvement from the Swansea game. There was no signs that was an improvement from the 0-0 against Chelsea, the 0-0 against PSV, the 0-0 against Middlesbrough. I mean, the only positive is the 1-0 slender victory, and that's still not much of a positive, is it? I mean, if you're a Man United fan watching this and you're going, oh, I'm quite happy we've come away with a 1-0 victory here tonight. Think about it. A 1-0 win at home from a 90th minute penalty against a League One side, Sheffield United. Would you be happy? That doesn't sound good. We put our good strong side here and we had to rely on a 93rd minute penalty from Wayne Rooney to beat a League One side at home. I don't think that's good enough. I don't think that's good enough. I mean, it's just no passion, no spirit, no penetration, no risk taking, no energy, there's no pressure. It took us 70 minutes to have a shot target. I mean, we've only just got a win here, and it's not good enough. I mean, okay, we are in the next round, but who do we expect in the next round? Because it's just lackluster, isn't it? It is just lackluster, and I mean, there's no passion. There's no passion. The players look bored. The fans look bored. I see loads of trolls saying like the theatre of dreams because we're sending you to sleep, and it's true. It is boring to watch. The boring Man United chants won't go away because that just simply was really, really poor. And it's a relief we are in the fourth round, but it's still disappointing that we've only just scraped a 1-0 slender victory against a League One side at home. And the thing is, Louis van Gaal will be coming out probably happy with a 1-0 here, and that's probably the worst thing. I don't know what to say. I think that's just how I'm going to review it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. See you later.